Okay. The project that we were talking about is basically for peri-urban zone. What we are trying to do is we are giving options for people who want to invest on land and want to create, uh, let's say, a villa or just have a plot. When I'm saying peri-urban land, uh, as per HMDA is concerned, we have different usages. One is residential zone. Next is peri-urban zone, commercial, manufacturing, these and so on. These are the different zones that HMDA usually has. Okay, so residential, when you say R1, this is where you see high-rise apartments, you see different buildings coming up. R2 is when the height is restricted. R3 is even restricted more. R4 is where most of the times it's a simplex or a G+1 which permission is given. So these are the residential zones which we have in HMDA as of now. And next is peri-urban zone. So whenever we have human settlements in residential zones, there is also options given for town planning. So if we want to see what kind of peri-urban zone usage is, usually it's for transport routes, industrial and commercial zones, recreational zones like theaters, parks, agricultural and production spaces like organic farming. These are different zones which can be approved in a peri-urban itself. So by paying a nominal amount, peri-urban zone can be converted into a residential zone, which can be an R1 or an R2, if the government doesn't see any big problem in it. So the both location of the projects that we have seen, one is near the ordnance factory. It is just next to the ordnance factory, the helipad, probably around 2 kilometers away from there. If I'm looking at the distance of the first location, this location is approximately 33 kilometers to Gachibowli flyover. In here, we are saying we will give you per square yard 11,499. And the second location from the helipad of the ordnance factory, it is around 15 kilometers. When I'm saying 15 kilometers from there, we are saying the price for now is 9,499. So having said that, what we are giving for this price is initially only peri-urban zone plotting will be done with minimum 600 square yards. So minimum 600 square yards plotting will be done. BT roads will be laid, underground drainage, underground facilities will be given, complete compound wall for the project and compound wall for your 600 square yards as well. This is all included in the cost. So once this is done, once we are completely paying off the landlord as a group project, once the complete project is sold out, then we will try for HMDA conversion. When I'm saying try, we have already spoken to the relevant authorities. We know for a fact we can get it done. However, if there is always a chance when something is based on an approval, so we don't want to take the chance and say 100% we will convert into an HMDA. We are saying we will try for it once the ownership is done. So if it is converted into HMDA, it is definitely a good win for every investor in the project. You are making almost 2 times or 3 times the amount that you are making within a short period of time. Let's say it doesn't happen. You have a plot, 600 square yards, on which you have 150 square yards in which you can do construction, and 450 square yards landscape. If you are going for the villa option, we are giving you a villa of 200 square feet and 450 square yards will be landscaped and given to you. So that is for 96 lakhs. 96 lakhs villa with the landscape garden is the same for both the locations. Now, when I'm saying two locations, project wise, we will take up only one. Depending on the interest and depending on the bookings that we receive, we'll be going for one. And so far, for the intents that I've seen out of the 20-25 intents that we received mostly near the ordnance factory, which is this location. This is 2 kilometers away from the helipad of ordnance factory. This is just next to Indrakaran Road. So if you go along this road further down, you have Meenakshi County and you have Ozone County. which are selling around 18,000 to 25,000 per square yard as of now. So if we are able to convert into an HMD, definitely the amount that you are investing is already double then and there itself as of today, not when post 6 months or post 1 year. It can be even more, depending on the fact that Ordnance Factory now is privatized, and we are foreseeing a lot of development in this area. So that is the reason we are concentrating on this area for now in terms of a peri-urban. There are other options as well. Probably we'll take it up at the later stage when we know for sure development is going to happen. But for now, developments are sure in the locations that we have picked up. And we know for a fact whatever amount that you're going to invest is definitely going to reap the benefits for you. So that is the reason these two options are taken. If by members' choice, we are going to option number 2, which is 15 kilometers away from the Ordnance Factory, there is a very good chance that the pricing might become even lesser because the project is bigger. There, the land is almost 30 acres. And one which is very close to the Ordnance Factory, as of now, we are only working on 5 acres. So when I say 5 acres, another 8 acres odd is yet to be added to it. So once that happens, we will have more than 14 acres in near the Ordnance Factory itself. So these are the two locations. Zones wise, peri-urban zone wise, I'll give you a small brief, you can definitely look it up as well. So this project for now in the initial stage of booking and purchasing, we are only looking at a peri-urban zone part of it. Once we take the handover from the landowner, we will move on to the second stage of going for conversion. And again, there is an option to go for conversion or not, that lies with you. And again, you also have an option to choose only a plot or a villa. So if you are choosing a villa, apparently it will be front of the project. Only plots will be at the back of the project. That is how we are going to plan. 600 square yards, out of which 150 square yards will be your constructed area. 2,000 square feet. We will do the construction and hand it over to you in a matter of 2 years. That is the time frame we are looking at for the construction. If it is 5 acres, let's say we are talking about 30 acres, which is 15 kilometers away from the helipad. Probably we will increase the timeline a bit so that it's suitable for our construction as well. So that is the brief for now. If you have any questions, please shoot.
I have seen there is a project called Shilpa Avani there near the second one. Is it next to that or?
It is just next to that, yes.
So Shilpa Avani, is it so there they are mentioning that there is some ring road coming in there. I mean, so it is just next to it, but is it in peri-urban zone or at normal zone?
Peri-urban zone, sir.
Then how come they are selling normally?
See, what happens here is it depends on project to project. Shilpa Valley has got it converted. See, this is the location that we are talking about, the second location. This layout that you're seeing is the Shilpa Valley project. This one small bit which is there, which is the difference between our land and this land. This road that you're seeing, this road is going to be a 4-lane road. We've also checked how far the RRR is going to come up from. It's going to be 4 kilometers in both the locations. It will be a minimum of 4 kilometers away from RRR, and both locations will be inside of the RRR. So Shilpa Valley, they are saying it is they're selling it as HMDA plotting only. Probably they've already got the conversion. So if we are taking up this location, it will be, let's say if they have already got the HMDA approval, it's very easy for us to get the HMDA approval here. And again, when I say this, I am not saying 100% it will, because it will depend when the file actually reaches the table, and till the signature is done, till then we cannot be sure of how things will work. So the first stage that we have is purchase on the peri-urban zone itself, and then we will go for conversion.
Okay. And how do you see the development between this and that?
So in both the cases, as I said, immediately if conversion happens, you're seeing double. And if you're looking at 1 year posted, I'm easily seeing 3 times of your investment. If conversion doesn't happen, in that case, we are looking at a minimum of 30% in the next 6 months, because the pricing that we are getting is not something which is in the market. Peri-urban zone in this area, if I'm talking about near ODF as of now, people are quoting around 5 CR to 6 CR for peri-urban zone, 4 CR to 3 CR for a conservation zone. Conservation zone is again only 10% construction, peri-urban is 25. So this same locations at one point, and when I say one point, I'm not talking about too far in the past, I'm only talking about 6 to 9 months back, it was around 60 to 90 lakhs. But because of the information that landowners got, or because of ODF being privatized, XYZ reasons, pricing has gone really high. There is one land next to this location. There is one land bit here, survey number 282, 283, which is an 18-acre bed where the costing now itself, they are quoting 5.56 minimum. So that's the reason we haven't touched that. We are taking a plot which is the next plot. We are leaving some part in the middle, which is a little litigated in the middle between these two, 282, 283 and 215, 216 that we are working on right now. There is a little bit of land which is litigated, so we are not touching that. This portion of land which I'm talking about, it's got complete compound done in terms of fencing. Clear title property. Yes, I haven't done the legal yet, because once we shortlist a location, I wanted to go for the legal. But otherwise, out and out, we've checked with every department. We've checked regarding conversion. We are sure of the documentation and the ownership from 1954. And that is how we close on these two projects, these two locations actually.
Murli, this Avinash here. So allotment letter antunar kada. So what do you mean by that allotment letter ante?
See, let's say one peri-urban zone we made a purchase, and
Okay.
collectively we are asking the government to convert our land from peri-urban zone to residential zone. So as per law, as per the GO which has been sent, we have an option to give it some time, in the sense that we have an option to wait, get it converted. Government might do it by themselves, or we can pay around 250 to 300 rupees per square yard and ask for conversion. Then again, government, depending on the location, decides if it wants to approve it or not. What happens is, let's say there is this ordnance factory here. Just next to it, if your plot lies just right to the ordnance factory, there is a good possibility that the government will deny your application. If your peri-urban zone plot is, let's say it's a little far out, let's say in the present case that we have, it is over 2 kilometers away, then they may not have a problem giving the approval. So approvals used to happen very freely at one point of time. Now they became very choosy about the conversions for now. Because of XYZ political reasons, not many conversions are happening. As of now, there are about 3,000 odd applications which are still pending. Most of the projects who have sold plots saying HMDA plots are not converted yet. So that is the reason anyone speaks in the group regarding any plotting. First thing I always ask is, please check information before you invest. Because not necessary that every land is HMDA, not every land is DTCP. They can be in conservation zone, they can be in peri-urban zone. So what we are telling now, as a group purchase, we will buy in peri-urban zone only. We will do the registrations in peri-urban zone. This layout of 600 square yard plots will be approved. Door numbers will be allotted. We will build a small shed in your plot. We will do a compound wall for your plot and then register for you. So what happens is, you have a government authenticated layout ready there as far as peri-urban zones are concerned. If it, let's say this 600 square yards which is there, if it gets converted to HMD, you can break it up into small parts and then go for resale if you wish, or if you want to retain for a further purchase at a later point of time, it will be up to you. There'll be a charge. I'm seeing approximately around 4 to 5 lakhs for the conversion for every 600 square yard plot. But yes, we'll come back to you with the actual charges and then we'll take it from
Okay, so what about the development charges అండి? అంటే ఎంత ఎస్టిమేట్ అనుకోవచ్చు per square yard ఎంత పడుతుంది?
there. Development charges wise, it's already included in the prices. See what happens in an HMDA plot. You need to give overhead tank, you need to give underground cabling, you need to give underground drainage, you need to have BT roads, you need to have compound. When I'm talking about a peri-urban zone plotting, I don't have any specific requirements to meet. However, for the sake of the members, what we are saying is the price that you're paying. Let's say if I'm talking about the one which is right next to ODF, you're paying 11,499. In that, you will get BT roads, you will get compound wall for your plot, you will get compound wall for the complete project, and you will get underground drainage also done. Water connection, electricity connection, water tank are ones which we will not be providing right away, because if HMDA conversion is done, we will have to talk about that for every plot. So this planning and that planning will again there will be a lot of wastage. So we are not doing that part. We are doing till the part which we can suffice as a peri-urban zone, and then we will further enhance into a HMDA plot. Then the development charges will come into place.
ఓకే, సో అంటే ఇప్పుడు రోడ్స్ ఇవన్నీ హెచ్ఎండిఏ నార్మ్స్ ప్రకారం రోడ్స్ ఉంటాయండి? అంటే 40 feet
Yes,
roads
yes,
అలా?
I give 40 feet roads for every plot. ఇప్పుడు నార్మల్ గా HMDA ప్రకారం మీరు 33 feet రోడ్ ఇచ్చినా ఓకే. బట్
ఓకే,
ఒకవేళ మన కన్వర్షన్ జరగని పక్షంలో, even if the chance is less, but we should always look at the worst case scenario, right? So ఒకవేళ జరగలేదే అనుకో, జరగకపోతే peri-urban లోని 600 square yard minimum plot ఉన్నప్పుడు 30 feet roads will be too small for people to maneuver around.
కరెక్ట్.
సో మినిమం 40 feet roads ఇచ్చేసి వదిలేస్తే రేపొద్దున HMDA వచ్చేసిన 40 feet roads ఉండడం వల్ల ఇట్ విల్ బి a very good advantage. And మన టైం బాగుంది, if that 4-lane and all happens by the time our land is converted. ఇక్కడ the 60 feet road which is there next to ODF, it is actually a 100 feet road. So if that 100 feet road actually happens before we close on the conversion, మనం initial first bit లోని commercial plots వేసుకొని లోపలికి, if we give that 40 feet roads, you can directly go for R1 itself. So 40 feet roads minimum ఇస్తాం.
ఓకే, ఇది ఓపెన్ స్పేసెస్ ఎలా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తారంటే, అంటే ఇస్తున్నారండి? అంటే ఎందుకంటే కన్వర్జన్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు హెచ్ఎండిఏ దానికి ఓపెన్
Yes.
స్పేసెస్ అవన్నీ అడుగుతారు కదా?
Absolutely, absolutely. For now, when I'm talking about peri-urban, let's say this 5 acres plus 8 acres, we talk about 14 acres. We are leaving open spaces for people to do a community hall kind of thing. HMDA prakaram, I have to show that open space. That provision is given in this layout also. Let's say HMDA that doesn't happen. So whatever this open space is, that will be retained by Clean Dew. We'll just keep it open, we'll do something with it. Let's say conversion happens. This will become part of the HMDA project. So that part will not be sold to any member, which we want to keep it open. Ipudu, let's say my ordnance factory is 15 kilometers distance to option 2. Akada, there is a conservation zone about 1 acre out of 30 acres. So that 1 acre will be left out like that, even if conversion happens or not. In case the plot near ordnance factory, it is complete peri-urban zone. So complete peri-urban zone, instead of taking up a loss there, what we are saying is we're holding the sale of peri-urban zone for now. Conversion ayinda, our plot immediately it will go, the roads and the open space will be given to the concerned authority so that we get that approval. Approval raledu, that open space might be utilized by Clean Dew for a sale, or we will think of something with it. So that part we are parking it aside for now, because conversion wise we are sure it's going to go through. But ayindi ledu anedi jarigedoriki. So
అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఓడిఎఫ్ దగ్గర ఉన్నది మీరు అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ లో పెట్టినట్టు ఓన్లీ 5 acres అంటున్నారు. సో అంటే సుమారు ఒక 30 plots ఉంటాయండి 600 square yards ప్రకారంగా చూసుకుంటే.
See, 5 acres అనేది phase 1 అవుతుంది సార్. ఇప్పుడు
Okay.
when I'm talking about any extension, if I'm talking about a project like this, I will definitely not stop at 5 acres because conversion for 5 acres will become too costly for us. So minimum 10 or 15 acres ఉండాలి. 5 acres అని ఎందుకు అంటున్నానంటే ఈ 5 acres ఒకరి దగ్గర ఉంది. ఈ 8 acres that is going to get added to it is with another party. There is another 20 acres on the other side of the road, which is a different party. So instead of getting involved with everyone in same time and worrying about sales in the country, land ownership is first. Clean Deed, as you know, is not such a big company that we can own the complete land and then do sales. So what we are trying to do here is whatever we have in hand, right? This 5 acres, we want to finish it off first. Depending on the turnout or anything, then we will add this 8 acres. And if I see more people interested, if I see the project going well, then we will add this 20 acres also and then go for conversion. So land registration, me double page is na 60 days loni land registration me kaipodu. So that your investment is safe, so that you're not worried where your investment is gone. As and when we have good portion of land which is pooled, then we will go for conversion. Conversion అయిపోయిందా, damn good. Conversion కాలేదా, at least you will have your plots where you can start developing your villas and all. So overall I'm looking at a stretch of maximum 1 year before which you can decide if things are working in an HMDA direction or things are just stuck at a period direction.
సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ 5 acres క్లీన్ డీడ్ పేరు మీద ఉందండి ఆర్ ఇస్ ఇట్ లైక్ ఫస్ట్ యు ఆర్ పూలింగ్ ద మనీ దెన్ బయింగ్ ద 5 acres?
The moment we have a decision which location to choose, we are paying some amount and getting the agreement done in the name of clean deed. But for all the investors and people who are buying plots now, they will get their agreement done with clean deed, and within 60 days the sale agreement will be done directly by the landowner. In case of investors who are investing today and waiting for 6 months for ROI only, for them it will be an MOU plus a PDC.
Okay.
హలో కృష్ణ గారు, అశోక్ అండి.
చెప్పండి.
వన్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే, లెట్స్ సే ఇఫ్ ఐ పర్చేస్ 600 square yards, after if I go for this HMDA conversion, after this conversion, how much square yards I would get? Like I would get 600 square yards, or some square yards will be given to that conversion?
600 square yards. Ippudu when I'm doing this peri-urban zone plotting itself, I'm saying I'm giving 40 feet roads all through. And when I'm giving you 40 feet roads all through, your 600 square bit is there with road access as well. So, you put 600 bit నేను ఒక rectangle లో తీసుకుంటే HMDA permission వచ్చిన తర్వాత మీకు already road access మొత్తం plot ఉంది. So all you have to do is break it up into 2 parts or 3 parts and you have 600 overall.
So BT road, okay, BT road will be with the length, not with the width, right? So
yes, yes, we will design it in such a way that complete length will have access to the road. Suppose in HMDA అయిపోతే మీకు only a short period లోని మీకు BT road ఇస్తే it will not be useful for you. You cannot break it up into smaller parts.
Yeah, that's right.
Our planning will be in the idea of HMDA in mind. Layout will be made with HMDA in mind. However, instead of having smaller bits, we will have 600 minimum plot. Once conversion happens, well and good, we can go back to HMDA plot. Conversion doesn't happen, still you have your plot 600 square feet plot, square yards plot.
Okay, thank you.
మురళి గారు, ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్. నేను అంటే ఐ డి నాట్ సీ ద బోత్ ద లొకేషన్స్. అంటే నియర్ బై రెసిడెన్షియల్ ఏరియాస్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయండి? అంటే ఐ డూ సీ ద ఫ్యాక్టరీ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, బట్ రెసిడెన్షియల్ హౌసెస్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఫర్ ఎయిదర్ ఆఫ్ ది లొకేషన్.
No, in both the locations, see, this is not in R1 zone, sir, number one. So since it is not in R1 zone, you do not see any settlements there right away. In the first location, if you see here, this side is all peri-urban zone. And the Indrakaran Road, OTF road ఉంది కదా, it's at left side, you will have Ozone County, Meenakshi County, కిందకెళ్తే ఉంటాయి, which are HMDA ventures, because that land is already R1. This said peri-urban, you have the hassle of converting and then HMDA plotting. That didn't happen. There are a few projects which are there. Some people have sold the land saying it is HMDA. That is still something which is happening. If you're talking about the second option, మనకి శిల్పా వ్యాలీలో HMDA plotting ఇక్కడ అమ్ముతున్నారు. దాని పక్కనే 30 acres ఉంది ఇక్కడ. This is what we working on. So if I'm talking about this location, there is no human settlement right away. But yes, since we are planning a gated community, probably ours will be first, or Shilpa Valley might beat us to it. So it can, either ways it can happen.
And one more thing, Andy, rendu ventures దగ్గర nearby, what is the rate going on? I mean, like అంటే ఎందుకు అడుగుతున్నా అంటే గ్రూప్ బయింగ్ కి మనకి బెనిఫిట్ ఉంటుంది, బట్ నార్మల్ గా ఎలా రేట్స్ నడుస్తున్నాయి per
Sir,
square yard?
minimum 40% benefit లేకుండా అయితే first of all cleanly take up jail.
Okay.
Because there is no point trying to bring in members and members investing money and buying ఒక నలుగురు ఐదు కలిసి కొనుక్కుంటున్నారంటే బెనిఫిట్ ఉంటే తప్ప there is no point. So if I am talking about the plot near Ordnance Factory, as of today, the price selling there in Meenakshi County or Ozone County is anywhere between 18,000 to 25,000. If you push people, they have reduced up to 18,000 is what I've known. And if you're talking about wheel దగ్గర Shilpa Valley దగ్గర 20,000 తక్కువ అమ్మట్లేదు. But I'm not really sure if they are actually doing lesser also there, because I couldn't get too many people inside. Ozone County, Meenakshi County, old projects kabatti, I had some people who gave out information. Shilpa Valley దగ్గర 20 అని చెప్పారు, ఆ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ అంతకన్నా తక్కువ వెళ్ళిందా లేదు ఎవరు ఏం చెప్పలేరు ఇంకా. So in both the cases, you are already 50% price, you are buying it at 50% the price in peri-urban zone. ఒకవేళ కన్వర్షన్ అయిపోయింది అంటే ఆ తర్వాత your price is automatically double. Your profit, let's say you're investing 1 rupee, it becomes 2 rupee the moment the conversion is done. If you're giving it a little time, let's say 6 months or 1 year, 1 year wise, if I were you, I will look at 1 year waiting for it. Within 1 year, it will go up to 3 times and then I'll take it. Because this road which is there is going to be a 4-lane. And this Ordnance Factory road which you see here, it's a 60 feet road as of now, which is going to become a 100 feet. Layouts అయితే చాలా ఉన్నాయి. The only thing here is settlements wise not so much, because one city as of now dwelling residence is gone up to Shankarpalli, and Shankarpalli that వెళ్ళడానికి కొద్ది టైం పడుతుంది. Post that sales అయితే మీకు సదాశివపేట వరకు అవుతుంది, but residence create అవడానికి అయితే it will take some time. Yes.
రీసెంట్ గా ఏమైనా పెరి-అర్బన్ జోన్ కన్వర్ట్ అయిన చూడటం కుదిరిద్దండి, ఎందుకంటే బికాస్ this is, you are saying that master plan for 2031, so if they have taken 10 years plan, so how easily they can convert peri-urban to urban, that so we have any other plots which are converted so that we'll get a confidence?
See, in here master plan ki conversion ki connection ledu. If because peri-urban zone annadi master plan lo undi, what we are doing is we are purchasing the land in our name, and we are putting an application requesting government to convert it into a residential land. So that conversion to residential HMDA is done right away. So let's say if we kick off the project in this month end, within 6 months, your land will become HMDA. Is my guarantee. But I'm not saying it outright, saying we are only doing HMDA plotting, is because at any point of time, today, I have everyone said, I spoke to everyone is ready to take part in this. People are ready to sign. Tomorrow he might be in the chair, he may not be in the chair. Tomorrow things might work out, may not work. So that's the reason I'm not giving a 100% guarantee there that it will become an HMDA. But if there was no such option, I wouldn't be advocating so much about these lands now, because there are very few people who want to have a 600 square yard plot with a villa and 450 square yards only for garden. That section is small. Everyone looks at it from an investment point of view. Most benefit is when it's getting converted to HMD. Even if it is not, you should be prepared to hold it in the same way itself, at least for a little bit more time. It is only when you should be part of it.
So you are saying if we are getting HMD approval means it is converted into R1 zone.
R1 or R, either of these.
Okay. So it's just it's basically HMD approval only.
That's it. That's it. Your layout, the peri-urban zone layout that I'm talking about, the 40 feet roads and the plotting will also be approved by HMD, but it will not be showing as R1 or R. For it to show as R1, R2, you need to go for conversion from peri-urban zone to residential zone. So if I get it converted, it will become an R1, R2 zone. For the second location, which is 15 kilometers from ODF, since we have Shilpa Valley already, that application will definitely go through. I don't even have to use the connections that I have to get it done. First location wise, there is no plot which is actually done, converted from a peri-urban to HMDA. So that is the reason why I am not advocating conversion right away. But from my end, personally, I'm 100% sure it will be done, because I've got word from people who said they will take care of it. So.
ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ అండి, అంటే like now that we have two options, so what are the pros and cons for each of the location? I mean, this will help us in making a
రెండిటికి మధ్యలోని there is a difference of around 11 kilometers. The pricing is 2,000 rupees per square yard difference. Second location pricing is less. The wait time for development will be more. First location pricing is a little 2,000 rupees more, but the wait time for development is less. So it's a choice for a member whichever he wants to invest. Simple.
సో ఫస్ట్ లొకేషన్ కి వెయిట్ టైం తక్కువ అంటున్నారు, ఎందుకంటే శంకరపల్లి దగ్గరలో ఉందనా రీజన్?
ఇప్పుడు let's say for example you get converted to HMD. Once your plot is converted to HMD, you have invested 4,499 plus you have invested 5 lakhs for conversion. 600 square yards ki 5 lakhs pages. So even if you put your pricing around 15-16, that is like 2,000-3,000 lesser than the projects which are selling. So your project will go first, and you are making 50 or 60% profit than the rest. So depending on HMDA, development wise ga fast ga growth vachedi, fast ga return vachedi ODF pakkadi. Koddi wait cheste much better returns, much better project. So it's already a 30-acre project. So that is the second location. So given both the choices to members, whichever way they want.
ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ అండి, మీరు మీనాక్షి కౌంటీలో అరౌండ్ 18,000 నడుస్తుంది అన్నారు కదా?
మినిమం
ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు లైక్ ఇక్కడ 11,500 ప్లస్ కన్వర్జన్ చార్జెస్ 5 lakhs అవన్నీ అన్నారు కదా. సో ఈజ్ ఇట్ నాట్ లైక్ సేమ్ ప్రైస్, నియర్ బై ప్రైస్ అవ్వట్లేదా మీనాక్షి కౌంటీకి మనకి?
No sir, ఇప్పుడు if I am saying 5 lakhs,
5 lakhs for 600 square yards, 500 square yard would be okay, correct. Yeah,
out and right, if I am saying 5 lakhs for 600 square yards annappu 800 rupees padutundi.
correct.
800 rupees approximately. So if I am saying 800 rupees per square yard meeku agar padutunnappudu, you are paying 800 plus 11,499, you are paying 12,299.
సో ఇంకా డెవలప్మెంట్ మీరు ఆల్రెడీ రోడ్స్ అవన్నీ ఇస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి
అవన్నీ కలిపి కూడా ఇస్తాం కాబట్టి what happens is you have a ready product in hand. ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళు HMDA ప్లాటింగ్ అమ్ముతున్నారు. HMDA ప్లాటింగ్ కాకుండా మీరు పెరి అర్బన్ లోనే అమ్ముతున్నారు. You are selling 600 square yards, price of 12,000 with 40 feet roads. మీకు అక్కడ I don't think any HMDA venture will give you 40 feet roads right away, right? So you have ready 40 feet roads and an option to get it converted to HMDA at a later point of time whenever the peri-urban zone conversion happens. So you're already selling minimum 6,000, 7,000 lesser than that.
Okay, got it.
So So any other questions? I'm not sharing legal kit, or I'm not sharing land documents. I'm not saying talking about history of the land and all right now, because we haven't freezed upon a location. I think this will take another week for us to actually freeze upon it after discussing with the intents that we received. Out of 2025 intents that we received, we will speak to everyone, and we will conclude on a location, and we will inform you all. The reason why I did this meeting in the first place is that I've had a lot of people asking the difference between a peri-urban zone, because most of the investors were not even aware that there are different zones. They were actually shocked that their investments, as of now, which were made, were in different zones than residential zones. So this meeting was mainly aimed at that itself. We will definitely come back to you with more information. I will upload this recording on the website. Probably next week or the next, we will close on a location, and we will come back to you with the complete legal and land details along with a rough layout as well, so that you can know how it is and how we are proceeding further. Pricing wise, yes, the one near the ordnance factory next to it, which is 11,499, pricing may not change, but we are, since we haven't closed yet, probably there will be a discount more on the second location, one which is 30 acres, which I have quoted 9,499. I might be able to reduce the price a little bit more there as well. We're still working on it. Not sure. No promises done. But till my agreement is done, till then, my intention is to bring the pricing a little lesser, so that it will be easier for members also to take a decision to invest. So if we are going with the second location, you can be sure that probably around 1,000 or 1,500 will be lesser in the pricing. So that's it from me for now. If anyone has any questions, please shoot.
So a tentative deadline for the legal, and is it like 2 weeks from now? Everything should be done.
2 weeks after we finalize answer. Today is the 20th. So probably by the 10th of next month, your legal and complete land documents with rough layout, the costings, everything will be out. We will have a meeting then again probably by the 10th of December, and we will discuss all of that along with the legal and how the complete history from 1954, how the land was, whom we have approached for the conversion, what we received, why is it easier for conversion if there is another plot which is already converted from peri-urban to HMDA. We will discuss all of that. Yes. So any other questions you might have?
Nothing from my side.
Sure. You can always reach me at any point of time. I'll give you all the information that I have if that's what you're looking at. By this month end, we will definitely let you know which we have shortlisted and how we proceed from there. We'll be updating the groups anyway. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.